The final playoff hole was where John Lynch needed his first bit of luck. He let his tee shot go right and towards the trees, and in the end, to relative safety. It certainly kept the crowd on their toes, though. Here's Richard Simmons with his call on this Druids Glen 18th.
It's a great finishing hole, very tough. It's about 420 yards today, into the wind again. So tee shot's all important. But even if you hit a good drive there, you're then faced with a huge second shot, because it's with the water all up the left-hand side in front of the green. You've got to hit a great shot to actually hit the green, and you can get into all sorts of trouble. So the smart shot is probably going to be a layup. I think that this hole will play as a par 5 for all of these guys, really, unless you do rip one off the tee. But that could well win it. You know, a decent drive, put yourself in position, hit the green with a good pitch, and take your 2 putts.
So Packman with another good drive. Lynch was way right, Clark followed him, and Sheridan, just to be different,
same old swing,
tugged it left again. In the end, nobody managed to jump on John Lynch's wayward drive, and so he chipped out back onto the fairway, leaving himself what effectively was a shot for the title. One good strike and John Lynch would leave himself able to claim a second Trilby Tour prize. And one thing's for certain, this boy can play under pressure. 2 from there to be crowned the Trilby Tour champion of Ireland, and that was well worth a celebratory, if subtle, jig. In keeping with the day, sinking one from distance to win the tournament would have been good, but a win is a win is a win, and John left himself with a tap-in for the title. John Lynch, the 2008 Trilby Tour Amateur Champion, becomes the 2010 Champion of Ireland. The Hall of Fame is beckoning. And after a great day's entertainment, there was a pinch-yourself moment for John as the presentation party of William Hunt, Eamon Darcy and John O'Leary handed over the trophy. What a picture. 2 Irish golf legends either side of the new Trilby Tour Amateur Champion of Ireland. That's not quite where we finished, though. Every week we'll have a shot of the day. There were plenty to choose from at Druids Glen, but none to beat this. Ian Clark booking his place in the playoff in emphatic fashion. Congratulations to Ian, and indeed all 12 qualifiers for the International Amateur Final at the Buckinghamshire. Here's William.
Clarky, he holed out for the shootout. Probably lose family and friends by boring them to death to watch any opportunity. Watch me on the telly. Beautiful, just beautiful.
And congratulations once again to John Lynch. Let's hear from the winner.
Just being part of something like this is a prize in itself. Never mind having to win it. I've obviously done very well out of this, and I just love the tournament. I don't know what it is. There's just an X factor there or something like that. Just seems to bring out the best in my golf. The amateur must go home this evening, no drinking, and go to work at 8 o'clock in the morning. So unfortunately back to reality tomorrow, but hey, this is a great day, and really looking forward to Buckinghamshire in August.
John Lynch, ice cold Lynch. I mean, he's unbelievable. What a guy. And I've got to admit, and I shouldn't say this, but I wanted him to win. I really wanted him to win because he's such a great guy. In summary, what a start. I mean, they were golfers today. I mean, one guy actually said, I didn't even think about my family, then he burst into tears because he realised that he'd not given them a thought all day. And he just said, I feel so selfish. He just said, I'm a golfer. Today I was a golfer. And that came across in the play. I mean, that is not an easy course out there, and those greens were like glass. I mean, beautiful. John O'Sullivan, what a man for setting this course up the way he did today. You know, he gave him a chance. We are amateurs. He gave him a chance to score. Did you take it? Some did, some didn't.
That's all from Druids Glen and the first stop on the 2010 Trilby Tour. Next week the tour heads to England as another sellout field take on the London club to try and claim those 12 qualification places for the final and attempt to become champion of Kent and the southeast of England. For more information on all of the 2010 events, go to www.williamhunttrilbytour.com. We'll see you again soon.